Hyuna's wedding announcement made people speculate that she was pregnant. Well, now she has spoken on this rumor. Hyuna's agency, at Area, told Star News, the rumors of Hyuna's pregnancy are completely unfounded. We hope that such baseless speculation does not continue to spread. But this is not the only thing that people are talking about. Hyuna recently performed at the Super Race Championship Summer Night Race, where her performance has gained attention for unexpected reasons. In clips that surfaced from her performance, she was criticized for not putting effort into the choreography. Netizens speculated in the comments, concerned if she was unwell. Others believed it was caused the crowd's unenthusiastic reaction to her performance due to her dating scandal. Many felt that the minimized dance moves and lack of energy differ greatly than Hyuna's previous reputation on stage of being more charismatic and energetic. A netizen posted her fan cam 2 years prior to the same song with a noticeable difference in her performance and expressions. As well, her bizarre outfit at the airport made headlines. At first glance, her polka dot tank top and black skirt may seem like your typical daily fashion, but look a little closer at the accessory hanging around her waist. Netizens were baffled when they noticed a lace thong on the outside of her skirt. Netizens left comments on how the fashion is not only confusing, but also embarrassing for the onlooker. A teenage fan of the idol group CRAVITY has filed a police report, claiming she was assaulted by a private security guard at an airport. The incident, which occurred as the group was leaving the airport, was captured on video and shows multiple fans appearing to be affected by the actions of the security guards. The fan, identified as A, was reportedly taking a video when a security guard tried to grab her phone. In the video, the security guard can be heard telling her to please move aside. Move, followed by a physical confrontation. One of the CRAVITY members looks back in surprise as it gets into a scuffle with the security guard over the phone. A recounted that she was so frightened by the encounter that she left the scene immediately. Later, she experienced head pain and was diagnosed with a concussion at the hospital. The fan's mother expressed her anger, stating, "She's someone's precious child. I don't understand how anyone can use violence to protect someone else. As a parent, I'm very upset." Netizens were really upset about this. Crazy. Are they bodyguards or gangsters? Such a double standard. So it's okay for an idol fan to get a concussion from a security guard because they're just a fan, but not okay if it happens at the airport. After all, they're ordinary people. Those thugs should just go away. This is ridiculous. I guess we should just disappear when a celebrity shows up, or we might get hit and killed. Scary. Are they gangsters? Are we supposed to like them while being treated like this? It's really disheartening. Recently, similar thing happened with Bon Woo-suk. I do not support what security guards did, but these people should just stop following celebrities to the airports. It's such a safety hazard for the stars and for the fans. The 31st Civil Division of the Seoul Central District Court ordered the management label Keys to pay the drama production company Victory Contents an amount of around $1 million in damages for the trouble caused by actor Jisoo's school bullying controversy. Previously in 2021, actor Jisoo became embroiled in school bullying accusations. At the time, he was appearing as the male lead of the KBS2 drama River Where the Moon Rises, produced by Victory Contents. Although the drama had already aired up to episode 6, Jisoo apologized for his controversy and stepped down from his role as the drama's male lead. Ultimately, actor Na In-woo was cast as a replacement, and the drama's entire crew proceeded to refilm the series with a new male lead. Meanwhile, following his school bullying controversy, Jisoo terminated his contract with Keys and enlisted for his mandatory military service. In 2023, after completing his mandatory service, the actor revealed that he had come to a settlement with his school bullying accuser. Recently, BTS member Jin made headlines by participating in the torch relay for the Paris Olympics. While the event was celebrated by fans worldwide, it sparked rumors in Japan, with some speculating that the South Korean government paid for his selection. Japanese media quickly covered the event, and some comments questioned the selection process, asking, why was a BTS member invited to the Paris Olympics? Others speculated, is Korea the biggest sponsor, and the Korean government must have paid to include him? To address these claims, SBS News investigated the selection process for torchbearers. The 11,000 torchbearers for this Olympics were chosen based on recommendations from the Olympic Organizing Committee, official sponsors, or local governments in France. For instance, French football star Thierry Henry was recommended by the organizing committee, Chinese actress Tang Wei by the Chinese company Mingyo, an Olympic partner, and American rapper Snoop Dogg, the final torchbearer, was recommended by the city of Saint Denis in France. As for Jean, he was recommended by Samsung Electronics, an official Olympic partner. Samsung stated, "We recommended Jean, our brand ambassador, because we believe his activities align with the Olympic spirit." Yoo Sung-min, an IOC Athlete Commission member, commented on the process. The Paris Organizing Committee has a very strict selection process. The government wouldn't intervene in the torch relay. It's not a matter where the state gets involved. Some analysts suggest that these unfounded rumors may stem from other motivations. Professor Lee Chang-min of Hankook University of Foreign Studies noted, "It's difficult for some people to accept that South Korea's economic and cultural standing has grown to surpass Japan's. So they come up with conspiracy theories like, the Korean government lobbied and promoted this as a national project, and that's why this happened." The South Korean government has also clarified that it had no involvement in Jin's participation in the torch relay. Korean netizens commented, "Anyway, thanks to Jin's torch relay, it's clear that the Paris Olympics gained attention. Thank you, Samsung." If you look at where the ridiculous rumor that the Korean government spent money came from, it's always Japan. It's really strange. We keep a close eye on Japan and wish for their downfall because of our history with them as a colony, and we have bad feelings about it. But why is Japan so interested in our country? I don't care who carries the torch, whether they're Japanese or Chinese. Haha, they must be so jealous. Why didn't they send someone from Japan? Oh, they don't have anyone at that level. Sorry. A lot has happened since the last time I talked about Min Hee-jin and Hybe's feud. To be honest, I don't care about it anymore. In my opinion, they are both equally bad. But what really upset me was that Source Music made minors perform provocative dances in high heels. The video features Haran, Hyun, and Hani when they were trainees performing a provocative dance routine while wearing high heels. This has led to a significant backlash, with many fans and viewers expressing concern over the appropriateness of the choreography for such young performers. The members were only in high school and middle school when they filmed this video. It's the first time I've seen a training video where they make trainees wear heels. Seeing 12 to 13-year-olds in tight leggings, heels, and dancing while shaking their hips. The more I see Bang Si-hyuk's tastes, the more disgusted I feel. It's sickening. It really makes you realize that the way you utilize talent is more important than the talent itself. Seriously, it's making me want to say curse words. Making a middle schooler wear heels and shake their hips like that. I really wish these companies would stop training and debuting kids. Time and time again, we hear how mistreated these kids are. On July 25th, the Seoul Yongsan police station announced that actor Yoo Ah In has been booked for assaulting a man. Yoo allegedly assaulted a man identified as Mr. A, age 30, who was sleeping at an office tel in Yongsan-gu on July 14th. An exclusive report by Chosun Ilbo indicates that Mr. A was asleep at the office tel from 6 a.m. to 4 p.m. on the day of the incident. He reportedly woke up and realized he had been assaulted, prompting him to file a police report the following day. The office tel was neither used nor Mr. A's residence but belonged to a third party, and other men were present at the scene during the incident. The police are also investigating whether Yoo Ah In, who is already on trial for habitual drug use, committed the crime under the influence of drugs. Then a representative of law firm Dongjin, representing actor Yoo Ah In, has stepped up with an official statement. The recent charges made against Yoo Ah In are completely false. Please refrain from making unnecessary speculations about the actor's private life. As well, according to existing South Korean laws, charges of assault involving the same sex cannot be considered as rape. This is South Korea for you. Jung Ga has faced backlash for a controversial photo post. A few days ago, Jung Ga, a well-known actress and single mother, posted a photo on social media that sparked significant backlash. The photo shows her touching the buttocks of a male actor from her upcoming theatrical play, Boing Boing. Accompanying the photo, she typed in, "Practicing for the play. My hands are living in luxury." Netizens quickly reacted, deeming both the photo and the comment inappropriate, even though the moment was captured during a rehearsal. Many labeled it as downright harassment, pointing out that a police investigation would likely ensue if the genders were reversed. They expressed surprise that she would proudly post something like this, accusing her of creating unnecessary social media buzz and urging her to immediately delete the post. 2 days later, on July 27th, Jung Ga issued an apology. "I apologize for posting a scene from the play and writing a comment that made many people uncomfortable. I will be more careful from now on in both words and actions." On an online forum, netizens have been discussing a recent photo of Red Velvet's Wendy, noting significant changes in her appearance over the years, particularly compared to her early days with the group. Some netizens speculated whether SM Entertainment encourages a uniform look among their female idols, even suggesting that they might gaslight their artists into adopting the SM look. "She looks exactly like Taeyeon. She used to have the vibe of a bright and energetic Korean Student Association president at a prestigious American university, but she doesn't have that vibe anymore these days. If no one said it was Wendy, you wouldn't recognize her. Is it because Wendy is known for her kind personality and good image that it's not controversial? If another female celebrity's face changed this much, they would be criticized for being addicted to plastic surgery. Even Joy got a lot of criticism just for getting double eyelid surgery, but Wendy, hasn't she done much more?" Fans defend her by saying she had to fix her face due to an injury, but her face keeps changing. Do you think she got lip fillers because of an injury? Does SM Entertainment do gaslighting by saying it's the SM look? Why are they all getting plastic surgery together? They were originally pretty. However, international fans were upset that Korean netizens once again commenting on her looks. She used to be called the visual whole of Red Velvet. People made fun of her weight even though she was always beautiful. Now that she lost the weight and changed her face, after almost dying from falling on her face, they want to talk shit? Hell no. She could put horn implants on her forehead and it would be nobody's business. Leave her the F alone. Get a job. Stay away from her. Funny how internet uggos trying to judge her cause she wanted to look better. Maybe look in the mirror. Negative comments have been flooding in for EXID's Hani and psychiatrist Jung Ga, who are set to marry in September. The couple, who have been publicly dating since 2022, received many congratulations for their upcoming wedding after 4 years of dating. However, on the 29th, Hani's social media was inundated with negative comments regarding her marriage to Jung Ga. Yang's account was experiencing a similar situation. Announcing your wedding 3 days after a patient's death? You should reconsider your marriage after this incident. The negative reactions are believed to be linked to a recent incident reported by SBS. On May 26th, 5 days before Hani and Jung Ga announced their wedding plans, SBS reported that a 33-year-old woman, identified as A, passed away at a psychiatric hospital in Bucheon, Gyeonggi Province. A, who had been hospitalized for addiction treatment related to diet pills containing narcotics, passed away at around 4 a.m. on May 27th, 17 days after her admission. The National Forensic Service estimated her cause of death to be pseudo-obstruction. The family has filed a criminal complaint against the hospital staff and submitted a petition to the National Human Rights Commission of Korea. CCTV footage released by the family showed her clutching her abdomen and knocking on the door of the isolation room, asking to be let out. Nurses and caretakers were seen giving her a sedative and restraining her hands, feet, and chest to the bed. 2 hours later, as A's abdomen swelled and she struggled to breathe, bleeding from her nose, the medical staff only removed the restraints without taking additional action. She ultimately passed away that day. Following the report, some netizens speculated that the hospital shown in the footage belonged to Jung Ga. The victim's family also claimed in an interview that they chose the hospital specifically because it was run by a famous psychiatrist who discussed addiction programs, deepening the suspicions. A new girl group has been teased. The group Clear I will debut on July 31, 2023, with their debut album Quest. Members Yoo Ah In and Sang were both previously part of a group called Botopass, also known as ILUV. During their time in ILUV, they allegedly bullied member Shim Mina to the point where she attempted to take her own life. She was saved at the Han River. She pinpointed all the members as perpetrators. Later, a few members were removed from the lineup, and ILUV re-debuted as Botopass. Shim Mina also won her lawsuit against her company eventually. The company had tried to sue her for slander, naming her as a mythomaniac. People are not happy about this. Hiding replies about 2 of your members being bullies who pushed their former group member to attempting S. These girls are so shameless, trying to come back in the industry a 3rd time after they almost ended someone's life. G-Idol members have each donated 10 million won, totaling 50 million won, to support flood recovery efforts. This donation was made as G-Idol recognized the significance of the Red Cross emblem and humanitarian activities, as defined by the Geneva Conventions, and decided to contribute to the recovery from the record-breaking torrential rains in 200 years. The members said, "We hope that the Red Cross's humanitarian activities to save lives will provide comfort to the flood victims and help them return to their daily lives as soon as possible." Meanwhile, the Korean Red Cross has been conducting emergency relief and recovery activities for 22 days, involving over 2,600 staff and volunteers across various regions severely affected by the heavy rains since July 8th. Thank you for watching and see you next time. If you have any recommendations for the next videos, please comment it below. Okay, see ya and bye.